Zambia's wheat market is entering a critical period. Duty-free imports are moving fast, but the biggest story is the crop coming from mid-September, potentially the largest wheat harvest in Zambia's history. In this video, we look at the import needs, the record crop outlook, and what it could mean for wheat prices over the coming months ahead. All in this week's African Grain Market Overview, made possible by Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems. Collateral Management International, or CMI, works across the continent, helping banks and other financiers keep their commodities secure and well managed. With over a decade of experience, they're known for their reliable storage solutions, trusted staff, and professional stock monitoring and inspection services. CMI helps make sure everything runs smoothly and securely. CMI, your trusted collateral manager in Africa. Before we get into the latest news, let's see where the latest prices traded. Grain prices in Zambia, Lusaka traded as follows. Maize on $230 per metric ton, wheat on $460, soybeans on $525, soy meal on $520 per metric ton. Before we hand over to Jacques, please check if you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. It only takes a second and it really helps us to keep bringing you these market insights on a weekly basis. So thank you for your support.
Welcome viewers. This week we look at the Zambia wheat market, where the 2026 import campaign is well underway and expectations a record large crop could harvest from mid-September. Let's recap the S&D picture. The 2025-26 year S&D forecast runs from September 2025 to August 2026 and includes the crop that harvested late 2025. The market generally accepts around a 300,000 ton crop was harvested. The market also estimates the Zambia local market consumes in the region of 300,000 tons of wheat annually, while around 200,000 tons of wheat are usually exported to the southern DRC in the form of wheat flour. Therefore, the Zambian 2025-26 year import need likely to be in the region of 200,000 tons. The duty-free import campaign commenced in April and needs to be completed by the end of August. Herd talk around 80 to 90,000 tons has already been imported. Import duties and the surcharge should be reintroduced September 1, just before the local harvest commence. The outlook for the crop to harvest from middle September, the 2026-27 year crop, looks extremely favorable. Irrigation dams are full and no load shedding expected, at least for the rest of the year. The Kariba Dam is 45% full, the best level since 2017. The entire Zambia wheat crop cultivated under irrigation. Also, most of the fertilizer for this crop was shipped before the Middle East conflict started. Thus far, growing conditions have been excellent. Our contacts are talking of a 450,000 ton plus crop, which will be the largest crop in recorded history. Therefore, the import need for 2026-27 year could be relatively small, say between 50 and 100,000 tons. So, how could the potential record crop impact price trends? The next graph shows the Lusaka wheat price history, currently at around $460 a ton at Black Sea import parity. What is interesting is since 2022, the Lusaka wheat price for the September to November-December period, during the harvest and the few months after when farmers market the crop, prices have been around $550 per ton. See the brown circles. During the rest of the year, prices followed import parity. It is likely prices could again move to $550 a ton by early September, just before the harvest when import duties and the surcharge has been reinstated. If one adds the import duty and surcharge to the current import parity calculation, remember it is duty-free until end August, it also comes to around $550 per ton for both South Africa and Black Sea origin. See the blue and red lines. That said, there are observers who feel the big expected crop could see prices closer to $500 per ton during the harvest campaign. Remember, quality information improves decision making. Contact us for more detailed, tailored information.
For deeper insights into African soft commodity markets, contact Jacques today to access Commodity Insight Africa's full weekly reports. A special thank you to Collateral Management International and Zimmatic Irrigation Systems for making this episode possible. Thanks for joining us, stay informed, trade wisely, and we'll see you again next week.